Hi everyone, this is Learning with Linda, and today I bring you an update regarding SNAP benefits. So guys, as we all know, there's an expected government shutdown supposed to happen on October 1st. So of course in this video, we're going to be talking about who could be affected if this were to happen. I'm including information here in this video for SNAP recipients, those receiving WIC, and then also Social Security recipients as well. And then also guys, remember that starting October 1st, the SNAP COLA is supposed to go into effect. And here we're going to be talking about how much your SNAP benefits could increase, right? We also have updates regarding the summer 2023 p-ebt benefits for 2 states, specifically New York and Iowa as well. And then I'm also including the payout dates for the 50 states regarding the SNAP October payouts. Remember guys, here we're talking about the regular SNAP benefits. So make sure you guys stay until the end of this video to ensure that you receive this information. Now, before we get started, if you're interested in the latest news regarding stimulus, child tax credit, SNAP, p-ebt, and everything in between, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. Now let's get right to it. So as we all know, if there's no actual agreement in Congress, there's a possibility of a government shutdown happening on October 1st. So one question I'm sure we're all kind of asking ourselves is, will our EBT benefits or Social Security deposits even be at risk, right? So millions of Americans will be impacted if lawmakers can't reach a deal before 12:01 in the morning on October 1st. Now, as the Senate marches ahead with the bipartisan approach aimed at keeping the government open, spending measures are still struggling to pass a Republican-controlled House. So if a shutdown arrives, millions of federal employees will be furloughed and many others, including those working in the military and the Transportation Security Administration, will be forced to work without pay until it ends. And of course, it's very unfortunate to hear. Now, a handful of federal programs that people nationwide rely on every day could also be disrupted, from dwindling funds for food assistance to potential delays in customer service for recipients of Medicare and Social Security. So when it comes to Social Security, guys, regardless of what happens in Washington this weekend, Social Security and Supplemental Security income recipients will continue to receive payments. But response times for people with issues could be delayed due to furloughs. So that's what could potentially be affected if there was to be a government shutdown. It would just be, it's just pretty much going to affect the customer service department in that sense, right? So when it comes to SNAP beneficiaries and then also that those who receive WIC. So there's an important part right here. A government shutdown could have an immediate impact on WIC, unfortunately. So the Biden administration said Monday that the Special Supplemental Nutrition Program for Women, Infants, and Children, or WIC, will continue operating 1 or 2 days into a shutdown, although Agriculture Secretary Tom said that some states might be able to keep their programs running a bit longer than that. Now, I know several of my subscribers not only receive WIC here, but then several of you guys also receive the SNAP or food stamps, right? So WIC isn't the only nutrition benefit that would be affected if a shutdown drags on. Also, the SNAP program, otherwise, like I said, known as food stamps, which serves 40 million low-income Americans, could continue uninterrupted through at least the end of October. Now, if you're wondering what's going to happen at the end of October, so here's pretty much the response. Now, if the shutdown were to extend longer than that, unfortunately, there would be some serious consequences to SNAP. And this was something that was said by the Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack on Monday. And of course, talking about food stamps, we also want to talk about what would happen to the 2024 summer EBT, right? So this is pretty much another new nutrition program, and it says so a prolonged shutdown could affect another new nutrition program, this one aimed at expanding summer options. The program would basically give debit cards to low-income students for about $40 per student per month starting in summer 2024. But unfortunately, if there were to be a shutdown, this could mean no administrative funding to roll out the new program. So as always, I want to show you here some resources as to where I've pulled my information from regarding today's topic. So as I mentioned previously, Social Security payments will continue even if the government were to shut down. And so here's pretty much this news article. And then also, as I mentioned previously, if there were to be a government shutdown, how would this be affecting food stamps, right? So SNAP recipients will receive October payments, but then benefits may be impacted if the shutdown continues into the month of November. Now, another important announcement that several of us have been waiting for has to do with the Social Security cost of living adjustment, right? So once again, if a government shutdown were to happen on October 1st, this could also be delayed. So absent legislation to fund the federal government, all non-essential staff compensated from discretionary funding will be furloughed. So this means that on October 1st, there would be nobody available to process and publish the September employment and inflation data, which, by the way, are due to be published on October 6th and October 12th. So in the absence of September inflation data, the Social Security Administration would pretty much lack the data necessary to update the COLA for 2024, since the cost of living adjustment relies on inflation data from the third quarter, which, as we all know, includes the month of September. Now, the calculation of the COLA would be postponed until the BLS could resume its normal operations. Now, moving on to other news, in case you missed it in one of my previous videos, here is your friendly reminder regarding SNAP recipients that could receive a 3% average increase starting October 1st. And keep in mind, guys, how I'm seeing here average, right? It's not unfortunately not an increase for everyone, only for those that are eligible. So due to a cost of living adjustment implemented by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, millions of Americans could receive a bump in their SNAP benefits. Now, according to the data from the USDA, SNAP benefits will increase an average of about 3% starting in October compared to the year prior. So the minimum benefit is pretty much going to stay the same this year. It's going to stay at $23 per month. Now, here's the official announcement, guys, from the USDA website. It says this memorandum provides the fiscal year 2024 cost of living adjustments to the SNAP program, maximum allotments, income eligibility standards, and deductions. In accordance with the Food and Nutrition Act of 2008, the COLAs are effective as of October 1st of 2023. Now, I'm very curious to know, did anyone here receive a SNAP increase, or did your benefits stay the same? Let me know in the comment section down below. Now, moving on to some news regarding p-ebt. Starting off with New York, guys, several people in New York have already began to receive their payments regarding the $120 for the summer p-ebt benefits. They actually started receiving these payments on September 24th. And again, it's specifically for school-age children, meaning kindergarten through 12th grade. So I highly recommend for you to keep checking your cards. So all summer of 2023, p-ebt food benefits of $120 per eligible child will automatically be issued to kindergarten through grade 12 students enrolled in June 2023 in a national school lunch participating school, and then also eligible to receive free or reduced price school meals, right? So New York estimates that it will issue $240 million to approximately 2.0 million school children during the 2023 covered summer period. So again, guys, if you haven't checked your cards, please do so, because it seems like New York continues to send out their payments. Now, for my friends in the state of Iowa, guys, there's also p-ebt cards coming for eligible school-age children. Some people are even reporting that they've already started to receive their cards. And once again, here we're talking about the summer 2023 p-ebt benefits. So parents of 240,000 Iowa school children have begun receiving p-ebt cards in the mail. So the new cards were mailed to the homes of Iowa children, one for each child in grades K through 12 who were eligible for free or reduced price meals last year, right? So this program provides $120 for each eligible child, and this is going to be issued on new p-ebt cards, and they're expected to be received by October 4th. But again, some people have already started receiving those. p-ebt cards for eligible children will be mailed to the address provided by their school. Moving on to the payment dates for the regular SNAP benefits for the month of October. I hope this information is helpful if you happen to be receiving SNAP benefits for the first time, or if you're kind of still wondering how this program works, right? So the SNAP benefits program follows the same payment schedule from month to month, with the exact dates varying from state to state. Now, some states issue all of their food stamp payments in one day or over the course of 3 days, while others continue to send out payments for the majority of the month. Now, 4 states in particular, which include Alaska, North Dakota, Rhode Island, and Vermont, are the first to send out SNAP benefit payments to eligible households. All of the payments will arrive for recipients on October 1st. Now, when it comes to all other states and the District of Columbia, they will begin issuing payments throughout the month of October. And so here are the payout dates for the regular SNAP benefits. Starting off with California, October 1st through the 10th. And then also on this list, there's Colorado, October 1st through the 10th as well. The payout date for Oregon is October 1st through October 9th. And then Pennsylvania, October 3rd through October 14th. For Virginia, the SNAP regular benefit payout date is October 1st through October 7th, and then for Washington, October 1st through October 20th. And that is all the updates that I have for today. Remember to turn on your notification button to know when I have uploaded a new video. See you guys next time.